Hey guys, this is Rick at Tasty Guitar. Well, all of us have had these kind of light bulb moments when learning guitar, right? So maybe it's something you struggle with for years, but then all of a sudden you kind of looked at it in a little different way and it just clicked all of a sudden and just opened up the fingerboard for you. Today I'm just going to share with you kind of one of these light bulb moments that I recently had, and that is using the whole half diminished scale over a 4 dominant chord, moving to the raised 4th, diminished 7 chord, leading to a 1 chord. This is a really common chord progression, especially in slow blues. You'll see it all over jazz and pop chord progressions as well. And you know, for years I faked my way through this chord progression, and a lot of people do. You know, either by just playing the blues or maybe just playing an arpeggio through it. But you know, I kind of said, you know what, I've been playing for 35 years, I should probably spend some time on learning to play over this. So for me, I just started thinking about this scale in a little bit different context, and that's when it clicked. Today I'm going to share with you 3 really nice examples using this. Make sure you come by TastyGuitar.com to get the free tab on this lesson by subscribing at the bottom of the homepage. And do check out membership at Tasty Guitar in the description below, where you can practice with backing tracks, live workshops, interactive sound slice tab, and so much more. Tune up and let's get started. Alright guys, this lesson is going to be in the key of A, and we're kind of playing this in the context of a blues shuffle. Now again, the chord progression was a 4 chord, a dominant 4 chord, so I'm playing that as a D9, but you could use a D7 or a D13 if you like, and then going a half step above that 4 chord, so your sharp 4 diminished 7 chord, so there's my D sharp diminished 7, going to the 1 chord, also played as a dominant chord, so I'm just playing an A7. So again, 4, sharp 4, diminished 7, 1, 7. Now typically in a blues context on this chord progression, you know, you may just play blues licks over the 4 chord in A minor pentatonic, or you could use a mix of that and your D Mixolydian scale, and then going to that diminished 7 chord there, the D sharp diminished 7, you might have been thinking D sharp whole tone half tone scale. And then back to the 1, either again that A minor pentatonic blues stuff or A Mixolydian, or the mix of those 2 scales. And just so you know, in terms of scale degrees, what this diminished whole half is made up of, we were talking the root, the 2nd, the flat 3rd, the 4th, the flat 5, the raised 5th, the 6th, the 7th, and then we're arriving at our octave. The great thing about these diminished scales is they repeat every 3 frets. So that means I can think of this as a D sharp diminished scale. I can think of it as an F sharp diminished scale, an A diminished scale, or a C diminished scale, because basically from any of those notes, the whole step, half step pattern is going to give you the same notes as any of those other starting points. Okay, now because of this, one of the notes that you can start from and think of in terms of the, you know, the root of this scale would be A. Now the light bulb moment came for me when I was thinking, well, I'm leading back to my 1 chord, my A dominant chord, so why don't I just think of this as an A whole half diminished scale, and that will just kind of help me wrap my head around this a little bit more, and it really did. Okay, so if you look at the A whole half pattern here in position, you know, typically 1, where we would have our root 6 bar chord there. The whole half pattern starts by just giving you the root 2nd, flat 3rd, 4th. Now that is the same first 4 notes of any minor scale. You know, think of your Dorian minor scale. That same A, B, C, and D. Now because most people that are getting into this scale for the first time are probably already familiar with the Dorian scale, it makes a great starting point. Okay, so again, the first 4 notes are going to be the same. Root, 2nd, flat 3rd, 4th, and then from there I'm going to the flat 5, raised 5th, 6th, natural 7th, to the root. In fact, another way of looking at this in terms of this pattern of Dorian, right, that's what you would have in Dorian, A Dorian. If I take this pattern right here on the B string, take it down 1 fret, it's going to be the same fingering. for that whole half scale. Well, that's another little thing that can help you a little bit to visualize this on the neck, at least in this pattern. Then the natural seventh, and you're at your octave. So I really think that if you try to start thinking about it this way, instead of thinking of playing over that D sharp diminished 7 as a D sharp whole half diminished scale, instead think of an A whole half diminished scale. I think it's going to really help you visualize it a little bit better and kind of give you some different ideas. So now I'm going to give you 3 examples of playing over this chord progression. Alright, this first lick is just all swinging 8th note starting on beat 1. What you're doing is starting on the A note, go down to the F, slide it up to the F sharp, continue up, G sharp, A, B, the C, down to the A, and then resolving to the C sharp when we hit the A7 chord. Sliding into that C sharp and then going to the E note, the 5th of the chord. So all together. So again, your 4 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Resolving nicely back to your 1. So the second lick again is mostly just swinging 8th notes, and it's coming at the end of the 4 chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so just starting by hammering on from the B to the C, down to the G sharp, the B, pulling the A down to the G sharp again, pulling that off, then to the F sharp, pulling that down to the F, to the D, again, so. And then you're resolving to the A chord and hitting the 5th of A, the E, F sharp, ending by sliding into the C sharp, the major 3rd of A. And that's it. 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, this final lick has us playing up the neck a little bit now, but we're still starting right before the change to the D sharp diminished 7 at the 11th fret there, F sharp note on the G string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Real slow there. Root, go down to the G sharp, slide it back, climb up to the B, the C, the D sharp, and then resolving to the A7 chord, the 1 chord, on the E note there, giving a slightly little bluesy bend there from the C, kind of a quarter step bend. So all together.